What up, people? It's your boy Marv Black and Mcgee.
Young Dev.
And we are the Nerdz in the hood.
In the hood.
You see the T.
See the logo.
See the logo. See the logo, folks. We got ourselves new shirts.
On the chest.
You know what I'm saying? We out here. H-Son couldn't be with us tonight. He had to take care of some family business, so you will most likely see him in the next episode. But for now, it's the three of us, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing over here in the hood in our Common Sense studios that we at. And once again, we got new shirts, y'all. We feel good about this. Got a shirt with Dev's face on it. Feel good about that.
Took it 2 years, but we got it.
We got a shirt without H-Son's face on it, but H-Son not caring. So we all right. He got his own. He got a throwback shirt. He can wear that on a throwback day or something. But it took a little while.
Dragging his feet.
But Ant made the right proper connections and got us.
You always talking to somebody.
No, well, this one was low key thanks to the studio because we used the crew up the block called Established Screens. Shout out to them. They've been around for a while. They're established.
He said he'd been doing that shit for like 20-something years.
Bro, he does big boy names.
Yeah.
He wants to come on the show and do his own interview too. So we're definitely gonna fuck around and do that. But I
fuck with his work. It came out nice.
But he did the shirt for us. He did it last minute, on the fly. And it was just great work, man. It came out amazing. We gave them out at our event. The team got some, the bartenders got some, the security guard got some, all the DJs, shout out to the DJs, they all got a one for themselves, and then there was a few extra that we gave out to a couple of, our supporting fans, friends, and whatnot, so it was dope, man. I'm glad you guys are fucking with it. We are gonna run this back, so look out for that if you want one for yourself. But yeah, with that being said, they were given out at the Nerdzcon aftermath.
Yep.
That's right.
We had a good weekend. We had a good weekend.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like it was good. It was good. It was what we needed. It was another nice party. It was fun. And shout out to Ant, man, because he came through. And if you guys don't know, behind the scenes fact, Ant is our street team guy. He's in charge of making sure we get out there so people know who we are in the streets. As much as I'm the guy that makes sure people know who we are on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and stuff like that. So he makes sure that we are connected in these parties. My man gave out shirts to everybody. I went to get a sandwich right after the party ended, and Ak had our shirt on, y'all. Ak had our shirt on. He gave the guy a shirt because the guy made his sandwich for him. He was
you gave Ak a shirt?
He didn't have no way to pay, so he gave him the shirt. It was a fair trade.
Stop it. That happened?
Stop
it. Yo, wait, time out.
For a second, you had me at, like, you gave someone a shirt. I'm like, I did give some people
a shirt. My son said, it might have been that. I might have been that lit that I might have given him a shirt.
But
bringing up Octo, he came through. The gentleman that worked at that deli came to our party. I don't know if y'all saw him, but he came into the party and ended up talking to me. And I was like, yeah, this is my event. And he's
you got homeboy from behind the stove. You left. Someone didn't get a sandwich.
Someone didn't
get a sandwich that day.
They were upset.
He came through and he showed love, and he was fucking with the DJ that was playing at the time, which was Silver Fox, who started off the party. Mm-hmm. Silver Fox went in his house bag and did a perfect intro to the night, had everyone grooving. There was still people eating dinner. They got up, started moving. Like, it was just, he started it off right. There was a good crowd of people in there. Nerds in the Hood fans, coming to show support. People off the street was there. And just, I met some new heads too. I met people just coming to support the DJs. So again, shout out to Silver Fox, shout out to DJ B Ribs, and shout out to DJ Manny. DJ Manny, by the way, I want to give the ultimate shout out to him because he brought a decent amount of people to it. He had his following, which that's love. I love seeing people.
Yeah, the DJs had a following.
Yeah, definitely. No, but I love seeing people. It don't just not necessarily DJs, just anyone who does anything, right? and their friends come and show support. Like, we have our friends that show support, and then we work with these people, right? And then we do collabs with everyone, and everyone's trying to have a good time. But when your friends, like, when you can see it's their actual friends pulling up, it's dope, bro, because now I'm meeting someone that really cares about what you're doing, bro. Like, so much that they came to see what you was about while checking out what I'm about.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, it was great. He had his squad out there, and he also made I believe it's on SoundCloud, right? Is he promoting it on SoundCloud? Where can you find the mixtape? Did you look? Did you see that?
I just saw he said I'm working on one, but I didn't see.
Okay, yeah. So look out for it. We'll put a link about it. But he's doing the Nerdzcon Aftermath set release. He recorded it, so he's gonna be. You can find it on his page somewhere, most likely in his bio. That's DJ Manny, and yeah, he will. You can see how he played that night. He closed out the party. The party was so lit that the bar actually was supposed to close at 2.
Well, what time they close this time?
They closed at 2:45, 3 o'clock, because they were going for 3, right? They told me that I could go till 3, and then they shut it down at like 2:45, and they had everyone out of there by 3 o'clock. How long did you think they were gonna stay for?
Nah, just it's fine. It's fine.
How is it funny?
Because it's like that's the time they usually like shut down.
No, they wanted to shut it down at 1:40, 1:30. They wanted everyone.
I mean,
out
well,
the
last party it was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
like
that's their close time, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
But they've been open to 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
They go, it all depends on what's going on. So they were like they were like, I asked them like, could we stay till 3? That's what I asked them.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah. If it stayed,
if it's popping.
Yeah, if it stayed
popping. A lot of people, yeah.
So like, we stayed. Yeah, we stayed the extra time. Everyone had a good time. Like, it was dope, man. I mean, we were out of there by 3 o'clock. Like, that was the agreement.
Well, I'm laughing more because I remember you actually telling me that night. Mm-hmm. I remember you saying it to me like, yo, we get to stay a little longer, and I was like, great, let's turn up. And then like, it felt as if it didn't even feel like we had more time. It just happened so fast. Like, I turned around, I'm walking away, I'm like, yeah, and all of a sudden, yo, let's go, wrap it up. I was like, yo.
It's like, damn, that shit flew.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
like,
it did. That last hour flew by quick. If Manny got on there, and he kept the energy up, and he was killing it, Mm-hmm. I really feel like overall, though, everyone did an amazing job.
Yes.
We had the game set up like we usually do. We had prizes to give out. The vibe was just there. Like, shout out to the bartender, shout out to everybody that works at the Last Stop, and just the Last Stop for giving us this opportunity. And there's more to come. Like, we got more in the works. So just keep looking out and don't miss out, because we're just getting better at it. So you gotta show up.
Yeah. Big shout out to our boy Luigi, who, not the guy from Uptown's Finest. We got another friend named Luigi. Everybody got friends. We might know 2 Anthonys. Just be like that. But big shout out to him. He won our cosplay contest. He was dressed as Hood Harry Potter.
My boy Lou.
Boy Lou. Hood Harry Potter.
He walked away with the McDonald's Funko.
Yeah, man. My boy.
McDonald's old school fries Funko. By the way, I don't even know how much that one was worth. I meant to check it before I gave it to him.
You just gave him one? He was like, yo, here you go.
No, he let him pick. And then homie looked and was like, I'll take that one. And was like, okay, cool.
Which one was it?
It was the McDonald's old school Funko. The McDonald's French fries.
Yeah.
The old mascot.
That's dope.
That one, it might not be worth a lot now, but let McDonald's go out of business in 20 years. If you still holding on to that,
he'll flip it.
He'll flip it for a couple hundred.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's
some bread.
That guy's a smart man. I know him. I work with him actually.
Shout out to him. Yeah. Shout out to him. There was a table there. Unfortunately, I don't really remember their names. But there was a table there that was like towards the end. They were staying to the end, and they added us on Instagram, and I told them that they could choose the rest of the Funkos. So they were hyped. They took the Hunter x Hunter one, and what was the other option we had?
We had a Naruto joint.
What happened to the Snoop Dogg one? You know, I didn't see. I was one. I put it on the table, but then I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So I was like, either someone snatched that.
They said mine.
Talk about you got for your pops.
No, but I wasn't paying attention, so I was like, yo,
God.
I was like, either did we give it away as a prize to someone, or
You just
did
gave it
someone
away.
really just
You just gave it away.
Either you gave it away.
gave it away.
Somebody was like,
or somebody was salty, like, the niggas ain't pick me. I'm the winner. And maybe. Well, either way, whoever got his Funko Pop, that wasn't supposed to have his Funko Pop.
No, that one was an option. I just didn't know who took it. I was trying to figure out because the Snoop Dogg one was a good one. It was the old Snoop Dogg album.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. So it belongs to the streets. Anyway, so yeah, big shout out once again to every. I'm sorry, you just did that so randomly. I think he's gonna be like, cool. He's like, Anyway, so we're gonna move on. But yeah, thanks once again to everybody that showed up for the party. Thanks again to the last stop in New York City. If you're ever in New York City, come to the Bronx. Pull up to the last stop. It's a dope place, good food, great drinks, great atmosphere.
Yeah, the last stop,
service.
242nd.
That's my spot.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's up there in the Bronx, but it's
Van Cortlandt.
It's worth the trip. Y'all. Yeah, there's a park right across the street. You come there in the daytime. It's a cool place to hang out.
Food slapping.
Yeah.
Food slapping.
Taco Tuesdays there's lit.
Taco Tuesdays there's lit. So make sure you pull up to the last stop.
Honestly, before we even really did anything there at all, or went to these amount of parties, me and Dev, I think, had went there a couple times. Dev, I know.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
You were the one that put me onto there. You
Yeah.
brought me there, I think, the first time, and then I went another time to eat, something like that. But,
yeah, it's a spot. It's a nice chill spot. I like it.
Yeah. Shout out to the last stop, man.
Yeah, shout out to the last stop. Really good people there. Good vibes. Shout out to, again, like he said, all the DJs. DJ Manny, DJ Silver Fox, B Rivs. Once again, holding down the ones and twos, keeping the vibes high, and making sure we have fun. But again, 100% thanks to everyone who showed up, showed love, bought a drink, took pictures with us, whatever the case was. They were just in the building. They were present and attended for, and they had a good time. That's all that matters to us, no matter what event we throw. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's trivia, whether it's parties, whatever we do, we're just proud of the people that show up and choose to have fun with Nerds in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of Nerds in the Hood, let's get into what we do best. Let's talk about business. Let's talk about what's going on in these nerd streets out here.
Well, that Friday, that same Friday.
This was the after party, right? That we hit.
Yeah.
After party to what? What were we talking about?
That Friday, if you want to talk nerd shit, that Friday was, the reason it's called the after party was because it was the Comic-Con after party.
Okay.
So, maybe not everyone knows. Maybe you know. Maybe you listening from somewhere else. But New York City throws Comic-Con every year, and it's, from what I understand, the biggest Comic-Con out of all the states. Like they don't have many shows. Mm-hmm. So the Javits Center one is considered the biggest one.
Makes sense. I think the only other one close to that would be San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah. But I think the San Diego one, their actual location is not as big as the Javits Center, making the Javits Center the biggest one.
Okay.
Plus they have the multiple floors. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, your boy Ant finagled his way.
And he didn't tell the world that he was going. He was like, you know what, the Nerds is gonna be there.
Yeah, he made an advertiser saying we're not going. Yeah. Well, and then said, you know what, damn it, I'm going.
I pulled an audible.
I pulled
an audible at 2:00 in the afternoon on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I went there. I got there at 2:30ish, and I did the true New Yorker thing. I had no ticket. But I had all the faith in the world that I was going to make it in this building.
So you went on a whim and a dream. You went on a whim and a dream.
$1 and a dream.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm going to get in here. I know I'm getting in here. Plus my boys were there. So that kind of like put the battery in my back. They already had tickets. They were in there. So I was just like, it's already late in the day. I think I could get in here. So with that being said, I walked up to the corner of the Javits Center, and with not even 30 seconds of reaching that corner, a man came up to me and said, tickets for sale. I said, you're the guy I was looking for. I need 2 tickets. How much? And no. Actually, I didn't say how much. I said I need 2 tickets. And as I was about to say the words how much, right? My man went and said, how much are you willing to pay? I was like, what? He's like, yo, how much?
So no negotiating happened.
Bro, literally, I walked up. I said I need 2 tickets, and I was going to say how much, and he says, how much you willing to pay? I was like, that. Went in my little Supreme fanny pack, right? Because I was right here on the side. Was like, I got 43 cash. He said, yo, you a good dude, bro.
43.
43. He gave me 2 passes. That's 22. That's 20 a pop, and I gave him $3.
How much those tickets go? How much Comic-Con tickets go for?
80 cash.
A pop.
A pop. Well, on release that usually is like 60 to 80, something like that. And then I think it's like 80 a night, or for those like single passes, maybe 100. I'm not exactly sure. And then the big pass is like 300. 3 to 4 for like the two.
So they weren't sketch, like they didn't look at you funny at the gate with the ticket.
So check it out. So now there's
like,
a second part.
Hold on.
Like when I looked at the pass, they were legit.
Comic-Con.
I'm gonna explain why that $20 matters. I'm gonna tell you, but let me explain the thing. The thing about the pass is like the pass is legit. So I'm looking at it. I know what these look like. This is my 4th Comic-Con. Like I know what the pass is supposed to look like. So I'm like, I bet. So the pass, when you buy a pass from Comic-Con, you pay for it. But it's not like it's linked. It might be linked to your name. I don't think it's linked to your name because it's not like you go and you swipe and they're like, let me see your ID, and they make sure you're the person, right? So, and then you're allowed to leave the building. They scan you on the way out and they scan you on the way back in. So you're allowed to leave the building. Like it's okay for you to leave the building. So, it's just a matter of, does it scan? Like that's like, and you're not gonna figure that out till you go inside. So, like, hopefully you don't get got. But this is what really happens though. A lot of those dudes, this is the honest truth. And if you want to know a little hood way of getting into Comic-Con, a lot of those dudes that are standing there, the old guys that are standing there selling tickets, they got those tickets for free. Understand that people go to Comic-Con at 6, 7 a.m. Right? If you're there 6 hours. That's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
12, 1 o'clock. You burnt, my man. You did a whole shift in there.
So they be out there and
some people stay all
holding
day.
it down.
Yeah, but there's regular human beings, right? That be on some like, I had enough. And they go outside and for whatever reason, they take the pass off because they know it's useless. And they give it to those guys standing on the corner. Yeah. And they just give it to them. And then those guys are selling them for $5 if they felt like it because it's full profit. So me giving him $20, that was a blessing.
Is that word? Nice.
And the only reason why I said $20 and I went with the 40 was because I didn't want him to say no to me. I didn't want to negotiate at all. I wanted him to just be like, you right, here you go, bro. Yeah.
I mean, hey, he took it.
Yeah, $43. You right there. You right there for 50, bro. You right there.
He's like, that's 50 more than I had before.
Yeah. So he was cool, man. He was cool. He was a nice guy. I talked to him for literally 2 seconds. It was a hood moment, straight New York status, exchange, and I went inside. But it was worth it, bro. Comic-Con was dope. I have a lot of footage that I didn't release yet, but I will release it on a reel. I really only took pictures, but it was dope, man.
Did you see the big Gear 5 Luffy?
Yes, I did see Gear 5 Luffy. Sorry. The only thing I didn't get to see that I was looking for really bad, and I don't know why I couldn't find it, was the Gundam. There was a Gundam there somewhere, and I don't know where it was. I could not find the Gundam, but I found there was a giant Piccolo from the new Super Dragon Ball Z Super the Heroes movie.
Makes sense.
Yeah, big. So he's a big blowed up one. Piccolo. Yeah, they had the Gohan, the silver hair Gohan there.
Okay,
Beast
dope.
Gohan,
yeah, Beast Gohan was there.
What's that form's name?
Beast Gohan.
Beast.
Yeah, Beast.
Interesting.
They're gonna explain it more in the manga. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, and then they had a big Goku. They had the Gear 5 Luffy where it was at, and the One Piece sign. I know a lot of people saw that picture. That shit was all everywhere. But that joint had heat. That whole little merch section they had some of the most fire shirts I saw. They had the most fire skateboards. They had the fire posters. But they also had the longest line in all of Comic-Con. Like, that line was ridiculous. Between the Funko Pop and the One Piece like booth line, you might as well have spent your whole day. Like, he really needed to be there early if you wanted those things. If that's what you were coming for, then you needed to be there early. But there was a lot of booths. There was a lot of dope booths. You know, I met a lot of cool different artists, and I bought a couple of things. So I'm gonna show
What
those
you got?
couple
You got some gifts?
Yeah, I got some gifts. So they
Some
had
gifts?
one of the things they had. I'll show that last, but I'll explain what it is real quick. One of the things they had there was like they had this big section that was it was a mystery box. So it was $60 a mystery box. If you bought like 2 boxes, you got 1 for free or something like that. So of course me, you know, I bought one and my girlfriend wanted one, so we bought a Hello Kitty one, and for us, I bought a Transformers one.
I want to see the damn thing. Hurry up, man. You over here explaining shit. I'm like, my mans,
I'm gonna show you.
bust the shit out. You giving me a preview. I want to see you got some gifts.
Yeah. But we didn't open the box yet.
That's what I'm trying to see this shit. You were giving me a whole breakdown of the origin of the shit.
Like, this is my girlfriend got, this is what I got.
Oh, that is fire.
So this is the Transformer box. Inside here
Is mystery?
is different items. That's how it works.
I thought it was a Transformer statue.
No, we don't know.
Yeah,
We don't know
yeah,
what's
that
in
would've
it.
been
It could
crazy.
be a statue in here. It could be anything in here.
You open that?
No, I didn't open it. I'm gonna open it on the
So
episode.
you're telling me you about to do an unwrap?
Word,
Yeah,
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 you all
yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right,
but before
right,
we
right.
get there,
okay.
let's go with some.
else
Let's
we
go
got?
with some light heat. Let's go with some light heat. All right, so here goes some light heat. One of the things I caught, and this was in honor of Marvin.
I'm about to say, there's a scissors over here if you need it.
Man, I don't need no scissors.
Oh,
Heard,
nigga, devil
heard.
fruit.
Got the
chopper.
got the chopper
Got the
heat.
chopper.
Let me
Come
see it.
on,
Got the
son.
chopper.
That's actually
Stop.
fire.
With the
Come
kung
on,
fu, the
son.
monster point, Bollock man chopper,
Yeah.
jump point.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
That's actually
Hit you
type
with the
fire. I ain't gonna
chopper.
lie,
Yo, you
bro.
ain't seeing this anywhere else, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Let me see the front. Let me see the front.
When I saw it, I was like, yo,
Devil fruit. Too.
I was like, yo, I want this one.
It's a fire shirt.
Yeah, I was like,
That
yo,
is
I want
fire.
this one.
It's a fire shirt.
It's
That
from
is
Bait.
fire.
I was like, yo,
Shout out to Bait.
yeah, I want this one. And I told the homie, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Chopper shirts is not, as those are hard to come by, especially good ones.
That's a
fire
fact.
one. I like
There's
that.
not a lot of fire chopper shirts. Uniqlo had a fire one, but this is better.
Yeah, so I got that.
Damn, you
I
didn't
got
get one
that.
for Mauve?
Nah, I didn't get it one.
Wow. You know that's your shit. You know yeah shit. He's like, you know what, Mom? I'm just gonna rock this shit instead of you, bro.
I got this for you, bro.
You got
You could be. You can eat any Naruto clothes you want, bro.
Nah, I'm fucking crying. He said, yo, pick your village. My guy.
Pick your village, bro. And just put it right here.
Nah, I am crying. Let me
Let's squash you with it.
Let's squash you.
I am
bro.
fucking dead.
You said leave? All
Nah.
right, I got you.
Nigga said, nah, I want to be stoned
You wanna
today.
be stoned
Be
today?
stoned
Yeah.
today?
Yo, every day you be a
Nah,
every day you go to work 5 days a
this
week.
is hilarious.
I did
This
also
is
get
dumb
this.
funny though.
I'm not gonna
This
open
is
all
dumb
of them,
funny.
but we'll open the one that.
Nigga
matters.
said, yo, pick your village. Yo, he said, I'll keep the One Piece. Pick your village though.
Yo, I'm
That's
weak,
dumb
bro.
funny.
Yeah, talking
son.
about Naruto.
That's hilarious.
We got the. Come on, got the heat, man.
Oh, I might have to take that. Let me get that.
Yeah, you can have. I
I'm
got
taking
that.
that.
They got posters for a phone game. Okay.
I mean, look at it was a fire poster though.
It was.
I'll take that for free 99.
For free $99, baby. Look at this one.
Got QR code inside the sticker. My fault. I'm sorry.
Let me see this.
Look
I
at
just
this one.
realized
Look at
that.
this one.
Okay, we got you.
Oh,
we got
that's
you.
the
so you
strikers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, son.
All
Come on,
right.
son.
Not bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
too
this
bad,
something. Wait, there's another one?
Yeah, I saw another one back there.
Oh,
Oh, careful.
don't drop nothing
Drop
now.
nothing now.
And you got okay.
Okay, that's a fire. That's a fire stat. That's
know
a
what
fire
I'm saying?
statue.
Yeah, the Naruto, how do you say? I guess the Naruto section was pretty lit.
Okay, not
and
bad.
Over here.
Yeah,
Naruto.
I'm
Whoa,
crying.
Naruto as
Nah.
a cat, huh? Okay.
So
well,
these are the
you know, it's something for everything, you know.
Yeah.
okay.
We can put this here. Yeah,
Yeah, put that over
Put
there.
that over there.
Alright. And then
No, they hustled you. Where's the poster for the new game?
Yeah, they
There's a
hustled.
Naruto game coming out in a few weeks.
isn't it that one?
Nah,
Nah, Shinobi Striker's been out for
it's
years,
not-
my brother.
yeah, it's been out for a while. And the other one is
Yeah, they got you, bro.
Yeah, they got you.
Supposed to get that
The new
Ultimate
game-
Ninja
I thought
Storm.
that's what I thought it was initially. I was like, oh, is that the Storm shit? And I'm like,
But the
oh,
Ultimate
nah.
Ninja Storm was there for you to play. That's the crazy thing.
No
Wow,
poster.
no
Wait, what's that
poster.
one? Hold on, what's that one? The one back there. What's that?
That's
Stars
Shinobi
right
Striker.
Yeah.
They got you back. Got it back and back.
Back and back.
Back and back.
Hold that, nigga. But it's all good. What's next?
Alright, bro.
You skateboard?
This is the real heat right here.
Is the real here?
If y'all know me, y'all know I collect Supreme skateboards and shit like that. But this one right here, Devin,
I'ma like it.
Yeah.
I'ma like it.
Back to the Future.
Initial
D.
I'm gonna let you
Oh, that's nice.
Let the people at home
That's
see.
nice.
People at home see.
bro.
That's
Come on.
nice.
For the people that are unfortunately listening to us on Spotify,
That
can't
is
see us or
nice.
anything. He got an Initial D.
All white with the AE86
Let me see
Toyota
that.
Corolla.
That's
So
fire.
far he
all
got
white, fam.
he got
That's
Naruto
fire.
posters. He got an Initial D skateboard, and he got
The Transformers.
he got
I need to take a
a
picture
One
of
Piece
this time,
shirt
'cause this is dope.
from the company Bait. Shout out to them. He got Naruto stickers, and we have a Transformers mystery box that we're gonna open in a little bit. Okay. So for all those who's listening at home, for those who see, you see. But for those who's at home, we're gonna sound it out for y'all.
In true fashion,
That's fire.
true Japanese fashion, I had to hit at least one vending machine. So I hit the Kirby one, and I got me
This is lit.
a car Kirby. Stop playing.
A car?
Yes, so that's
Kirby.
from the Switch game that came out, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
See, I knew Marvin would know what it was.
Nah. Kirby in the foot. Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
if I'm right. I think it's called. I played an amazing game, beat it and everything.
Nah, that's dope.
Little car Kirby, right?
Yeah, the car Kirby. That's the best of the new transformations he does, because the vending machine one is hot garbage.
Alright. On another note, obviously Comic-Con is about comic books, so I didn't get to meet everyone as like I would like, because there's a lot of tables if you've never been there. But I was able to get my hands on a few comic books. Now, the comic books that I did get, they're not like, I wouldn't say that they're like, the ones you would mostly expect. I guess old comics. These are not old comic books. These are new comics. So I have two comic books here from two gentlemen that are currently coming up on their own animation styles and their own comics. This one right here was created by David Crownshaw, and this is Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. Now, I didn't get to read it, so I'm not gonna say
What they making Harriet Tubman do? That's just my thing.
that's
Slay demons.
Slay Demons. I'm ready to read it though.
They came with stickers?
And, no. The stickers I'll show you. These are stickers I bought.
Okay.
But yeah, Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. I didn't get to read this yet, but it really caught my eye at the table. And I just was like, yo, I gotta get it. He also was kind enough to sign it, so this is an autographed comic. So we have one autographed comic.
Let me see that.
Then we have another gentleman here. This one is a Ninja Turtles comic book, and this guy Gavin Smith, I believe his last name was. I might
Yo,
be
can
wrong,
he get?
but
Is this legit? Like he's using?
yo, so this
Ninja
is
Turtles, right?
this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
is legit. He's a real. I Instagrammed him and everything. This guy is legit and an illustrator like on some.
Doesn't like
on Ninja
Hasbro
Turtles.
own these motherfuckers or something?
Ninja
Yo, this-
Turtles.
Isn't they owned by somebody?
Yeah. Well, technically, I guess
Is he
the
affiliated?
animation is more Nickelodeon, but the comics. But he probably got permission to do this.
Yeah, this is
You
legit.
can't go to Comic
That's
Con
what,
and sell this.
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you in Comic Con, I'm like I would assume like it has to be
Nah, he
legit,
got
right?
permission, Yeah.
Yeah, this one is legit. This one's
There's
legit.
probably like, you want to do a side story about Ralph? Cool with me.
Yeah, I wasn't able. I got this at the very end when we were walking out, so I wasn't able to really get to talk to him and like understand like what he was. But I looked him up afterwards, and because I'm gonna be honest, what really pulled me in was that it was one, the Red Ninja Turtle Ralph, right, which is my boy, and then it said New York Police Department with him in a mugshot. So I was like, yo, this would be cool to have for the studio.
That's pretty gangsta.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm gonna pick it up. And then we ended up talking a little bit, not really, and then he just signed it. And it was dope, man. Like, shout outs to him. And he was a really cool dude too. He was just chilling. He was on his way out. So it was nice enough for him to just stop for a second and show me some love. But and then the last comic I got, it's called Here Comes Alco. Right? That's how you say that? Here Comes Alco? Alico.
Yeah.
That's what. Here Comes Alico. This one is a New York-based. This is a New York-based comic. The superhero. He fights in all different boroughs. I believe they said he's from Harlem.
Is that Black Panther?
It's not Black Panther, but
it looks like him, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But it is a guy.
The Black Panther.
From what I understand, the character was
They all from Harlem.
he fights like animal abuse, like something like that. I didn't get to read this one yet either.
So you're saying you gotta read it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I gotta read.
You gotta read all of them.
But what I did, what pulled me in about this, and when I was talking to the gentleman, how do you say his name? Jermaine.
It's just German, bro.
German, right? It says German, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're Spanish, or if it's like
Arabic.
Yeah. Say that.
Y'all probably murdered.
I think
this.
I'm
gonna let y'all know y'all probably murdered this.
Y'all
probably murdered his names.
Before I read the
suck
name.
at reading names, bro.
It's not Jermaine, I'll tell you that much. It's not Jermaine.
There's no E at the end.
There's no I in there.
There's no I in it either.
It's like,
no, my fault,
it's not
please.
Jermaine.
It's German. Oh, Jermaine? Alright, cool.
Yo, we trying to shout homeboy out.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I'm telling you what it's not.
We're not trying to,
that's why I showed you to say it.
We're not making fun of him.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, it's Arabic.
Alright, there you go.
I could be
For a
wrong.
little play, pop out and let people decide.
Yeah. He said,
Let the people decide. This is what we talking about.
But yeah, you can check out his
Stupid.
work also, and this one intrigued me because he told me that the superhero in this fights in the different boroughs. So our shit is Nerds in the Hood. So I love to read stuff that has to do with our hood. If he's coming to the Bronx, if he's coming to Harlem, Queens, whatever, I want to read about.
So these
it.
are
That's
all
cool.
Black authors.
No, that's not. These two.
These
were.
two?
Yeah.
Okay.
These two were.
all right.
But yeah, and there was a lot more. There was Boricua girl, who was like I said.
Shout out to the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, Puerto Rican. She was like a Puerto Rican superwoman.
But you see that more often now, because like you see a lot of, it's not as shown in like the major comic books, but people making their own comic books, like showing the Black community, Spanish community, because not a lot of superheroes are from like our culture. So it's good to see shit like this.
Yeah, and I was I've seen it before, like at Comic-Con. I feel like I've noticed it, but this time when I was there, I really felt like there was a lot of presence of Black artists. Like there was a lot. Like I don't know what made it different. Maybe I was paying attention more this time, or if it was just like really a lot more. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot more characters. There was a lot more posters when you walk through the tables of Black characters. Like it was dope. Like I saw Spanish characters, Black characters. Like it's just cool, man. It was cool. It's cool to see illustrators doing their thing for their culture. Like that was cool. The big name comic books, as we all know, is run by the same group. So it's like the comics are what it is already.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
But that's dope. That's dope to see.
Yeah, and then we got some cool stickers here. Charizard. I was gonna say we're gonna throw one of these on there. Got Batman Beyond. Deadpool. Trunks running. And then cool ass Squirtle.
Nice,
but
nice.
all right. With that being said, let's open this box.
Let's see what's going on in that box.
Yeah. So mind you guys.
What's in the box?
It cost me 60 cash. So we're gonna find out what's in here. And if it's a towel, I'm gonna be tight.
I thought you got it for free.
What? No. I said I had to buy 2 boxes for 60.
If it ain't heavy, it ain't a statue. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
There's a towel in here. I'm tight. I told you this. I told you if there's.
They got him.
They got him. They got me. It's a towel.
It's a towel set.
It's a towel.
That shit look too light.
Nah, that's not a...
Oh, there's some heat in here. Hold on.
No, that's not a towel. It's a blanket.
No, we got the Transformers fleece.
Oh, that's
the
dope.
movie fleece blanket. Time out. This might be the blanket to stay in the studio when you cold.
Yeah,
Yo, so we got a blanket.
That home, my boy.
We got a blanket. Nah, but there's some dope.
What
is this? How
What else
long?
we got here? It looks like a book. It's probably a notebook.
There's a notebook.
You go ahead and check
show the people.
Yeah, it's
show
a
the
journal.
people.
It's like a little
Yeah, it's a journal, bro.
It's a journal?
Yeah, no, he's right. Yeah, it's a journal.
Yeah.
This is you right. I didn't know if it was German or Jermaine.
Oh, it's cups.
Okay, we got 2 cups, 2 glass cup, a Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime.
That's
Okay.
right. That's
Some
right.
glass cups.
That's dope.
All right, man. Not looking too good.
Looks like $60 on spend.
How much?
60.
He said 60. You paid 60 for all
We got a pin.
Oh yeah, that you put on your suit jacket.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
And we got a lanyard. I guess
dope.
they thought we were gonna use it at the spot, so you could carry your pass.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that an Optimus Prime on it?
Yeah, it's Optimus Prime.
No, but look at that charm.
Yeah, that's also Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's dope.
All right, and there's one more thing, right? This is the last thing.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you got, kid.
That's all I got, kid. Quiet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's wild light. Yeah, you're right.
What is this?
Looks like figurines.
I don't know, man. It's kind of heavy. Oh, it's coasters.
Coasters?
This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. All right.
Oh, that's
all right.
dope. Coasters?
Yeah, this is all right. Coasters.
Oh, that's actually tight. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Some nice
Let me see
coasters.
that.
You know, grab one, bro.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I can use this for the crib. Let me pick one.
You know what you mean? We're gonna leave them here.
You gonna put coasters on here?
Yeah, we're gonna have coasters now.
I'll be here next week.
This shit will not.
Why would they not be there? Who's gonna take it?
Someone's gonna take it.
Oh, they gonna be us, but
Oh, this
anyway.
is fire though.
Yeah,
Inside
shit's
jokes.
So, yo, that's it. So that's the end of all the stuff from Comic-Con. Yeah, that's it.
You got a nice turnout from here.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, right? It could have been better, but it's not too bad. You know, I was really hoping for a model toy, and then when I was okay, so now I'll tell you a little bit more about this box. So when I went to buy the box, right, there's mad options. So these are some of the other options that were there. There was Attack on Titan, Power Ranger, Pokemon, Lord of the Rings, Mandalorian, Hello Kitty.
I mean, it's
Jurassic
Comic-Con,
Park.
bro. It's Comic-Con.
These are the boxes you could have chose from,
Yeah.
and you chose
Transformers?
Transformers.
Hold on, but my reason was because
Even though
I heard Mando, and I was like,
yeah.
what?
the Mando one was the one I wanted to go for, right? But when I went to the lady, I said, these are the ones I was looking at. I said Transformers, the Power Rangers one, because I was hoping to get something old school and cool. Power Rangers one, and I was like, maybe the Mandalorian, I think I said, right? And she said the Transformers boxes are the heavy boxes, the heaviest boxes. So I was like, heaviest boxes would be more shit, I'm with it.
She
Good, my nigga.
She said, yeah. She was like, yeah, take that Transformers out of here.
Out of my sight.
No, I didn't even see anybody really with the Mandalorian one. I saw mad people buying the Hello Kitty one. Mad people bought the Hello Kitty one. I saw like one person with a Lord of the Rings one. And then that was about it, right?
I would have laughed if you walked out with your Transformers box and somebody was opening like their Mandalorian box and they're like, "Yo, niggas gave me a statue, these shot glasses. This is crazy." You
They
like,
gave you
I got
that
a
Mando's
blanket.
helmet. They
Yo,
gave you
man,
Mando's
yo,
helmet.
Mando's helmet.
This is the way, my nigga. This is the way. You said,
Yo!
hey sir, what'd you get? A blanket? Oh, well, have a good night, bro.
What is the blanket? What is
It
it?
says the Transformers movie, but it looks like
No, that's the
Not gonna-
movie that came out in the 80s.
that's what I was about to say. It's
Yeah.
an 80s blanket. It's a
80s
It's
blanket.
an 80s
Yeah.
blanket.
It's a retro. It's a retrograde.
You know what? I respect it. He try to make a positive light of the situation.
I told you.
I
it was-
respect
She opened it, it's like, damn, it's a towel.
Yeah, that's what he said. I got a towel, they got me. That lady at home like, got him.
Nah, the Hello Kitty box was heat though, so that's why I had some hope. I ain't even gonna lie. The Hello Kitty box came with a whole plastic around it and shit. I was just like, yo, what's so good
Gotta
about
close
this
that.
box?
Yeah, we gotta close this, fam. You're gonna have to put this down.
Oh shit.
Look at that, fam.
Yes. You want to close the box properly? What are you doing? Close the box properly?
It's quiet for that. You go down here. You go down here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That was it, man. It was.
It looked like a dope time. It looked like I'm gonna get there next year.
Yeah, bro. We gotta
get
do a group thing, and try to go out there together as a squad.
What if he doesn't want that on his computer?
Nah,
like, he just start putting shit on his computer.
I was
Yo,
like, okay.
He don't gotta say right now, bro. Nah,
yo, guys, hey,
Nah, I'm joking. But we'll figure it out later. So good. I was just taking a look.
yo, what's up?
Yo, you acting like
What's up with you, bro?
When we put it
But
out-
why you touching stuff? That's my thing. Like,
yeah, who we calling?
yeah.
Yo, nah. But onward.
Got to. broke my computer.
Broke his computer.
Broke my computer.
Broke his
Can't even read
computer.
my face.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Yo, but nah, that was it was a great overall. It was a great overall turnout. There was a lot of dope costumes as always.
Why you didn't dress up?
I stopped dressing up like 5 years ago.
You a damn liar. You was
At
in a Halloween
Halloween
costume last year, bro.
No, I did not wear no Halloween
Yeah,
costume last year.
Nigga, I seen you.
And what?
Yo, bro, do you want me to pull up the? I don't want to embarrass you.
Show me what I
Cause
was.
I'ma find a picture. I'ma send it to Marv, and he gonna put it on the
There we
episode.
He already been doing that.
There we go.
We already been doing that.
I was about to say the number one group costume I saw goes to the Spider-Man multiverse.
Makes sense.
Oh, word.
There was mad fucking Spider-Mans. Spider-Man everywhere. But runner-up, very close runner-up, if not, they're probably almost tied, was the Luffy live action. But not just the Luffy live action. It was Luffy and the clown. What's the clown's name?
Buggy the Clown.
Buggy the Clown.
Wait, they were there?
I can explain that.
There was a lot of Buggy the Clown.
I can explain it.
There was
Explain it.
At least there was
Explain
more
it,
Buggy
One
the
Piece
Clown
expert.
than I've ever seen before. Like, you know what I'm saying? But of course, everyone liked that part of the live action, so that makes sense.
Explain it, One Piece.
But the multiverse, them Spider-Mans, I seen.
The niggas, the motherfuckers go around going like this.
Not only that, they had cool ones. There was one dude that came as Spider-Man, but he had the Ken Barbie box around him, and he says, "This Ken's job is to web," or something like that. And it was him dressed as Spider-Man. And I took a picture of him. You see him in the Flash, but yeah, he that one was pretty.
Miles
dope.
Morales, then, like everyone dressed
Peter
up.
Parker.
No, it was more just the multiverse ones, like the Punk. I saw Mad at the Punk guy.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Mad at the
Damn,
Punk.
so no one wanted to be Miles? That's messed up.
There was a couple of
They
Miles.
could've,
There was
but,
a couple of
you
Miles,
know.
but everyone was trying to do the
Different
cool
ones, yeah.
cool ones. The cool
Spider-Punk
ones.
is a cool one right now.
Yeah, the Spider Punk's the cool
you
one.
remember
Like,
the movie.
you know what? You know who I didn't see like that? The villain. Ain't nobody was. That was the back in the day. He was a fire Spider-Man. Then all of a sudden they make him a villain in the
So he's a
multiverse.
villain, yeah.
And then
I don't want to see this shit no more. I don't want to dress up like him. So I get booed out the
I
building.
mean, he probably was the villain the whole time, but nobody paid attention to that part. It was just the coolest suit in the comic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that we seen a movie that explained everything, you're like, yo, wait, he was bad guy?
I think it's just so with the Buggy thing, to go back to that real quick, circle back to that. So what happened is with the Buggy situation is the character himself in the story of One Piece has gotten very popular to the point where now he's on the pirate level of Luffy as an emperor.
Really?
But that's not enough for people to want to dress like him. What made people want to dress like him is the fact that on the show, people fell in love with the guy that played him because they were like, he's attractive and stuff like that. So they started...
On the live action.
Yeah, people started
I heard about
thirst
that.
tweets and stuff
Really?
about him. Yeah.
I heard
They was
about
calling
You
him
guys are sick.
Buggy the Zaddy and all that
You
stuff.
guys
Yeah,
are
so the
sick.
Twitch, I heard on
Some
on
sick
TikTok,
individuals.
I seen on TikToks what like people like joking about parts with him, like
Oh,
making
yeah,
clips
taking
and
his
shit.
part, yeah.
Like not just like
Oh, okay.
parts from the live action.
Oh,
like,
you mean
you know when
actually-
they clip a moment?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if he said like sit down, and then they'll make it like an overreaction video. Like I saw a lot of girls like that was trending, and I was just like, why are they doing this? But now it makes sense. It's because they liked him.
Corny.
Yeah. So
They said Luffy was there. Oh, there was one more thing I forgot.
Oh, the
most
guy who
important
played
thing.
Luffy.
Guy who
Yeah.
played Luffy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
The most important thing. I forgot the most important thing that happened.
Tell me.
I met Uncle Ruckus, the guy who voices Uncle Ruckus.
Oh,
And then let me tell you how I met this man. I met him probably the most solid way you would want to meet homie.
You knew it was him, unlike homeboy from
No,
Snowfall?
so low key. I didn't know he was like. I knew. Okay, so I saw the Boondocks table, right, and I was like walking up to it to check it out. So I'm like, oh shit, Boondocks over here. Let me try to cop a tea or something. So I walk over, and as I'm walking up, I see the voice actor. Unfortunately, you know I'm stuck with names, so I don't know his name. But I see the voice actor, and I know him, the actor. So I'm just
Find
like,
the
oh shit.
name.
Oh, I got it. It's Gary Anthony Williams.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I know this guy. And so I just was like walking up, right? Did not notice the long line of people that's waiting to talk to this man.
You skip it.
Nah, I know where you went to the front.
I went straight to the front, bro.
Yo,
I went-
and you ain't get slapped?
Yo, I went straight to the front, and I was going. I was just walking up to the table. Bro, I was literally just walking up to the table like, oh shit, yo, look who it is, right?
Yeah, you was some high nigga. You was not supposed to do that. You supposed to wait in line.
Yo, so when I walk up to the table, he straight up looks me in the face, and he's like, yo, hold on. He has the Uncle Ruckus voice on, and I'm like, oh shit. And then he's like, I was like, oh shit, this Uncle Ruckus, bro. And then, yeah, so then he goes, he's just like, yo, hold on. He was like, I don't got no time for no real niggas right now. He's like, I'm talking to this half light skinned nigga right here. And it was a dude. I looked up at the dude, and it was a dude like Devin's complexion, bro, but with a fucking like kind of like a curl fro thing going on. And I was just like, oh. And so then he's like, you just gotta hold on for a second. You just gotta hold on for a second. I just said no real niggas right now. Just hold on, right? So then I was just.
You thought you was a real nigga?
Yeah. So I just laughed, bro. I just laughed, and I can't remember if he shook my hand because it happened kind of fast. So I just kind of laughed, and then I went, and I'm like, yo, damn, now I gotta really meet him. So I went to go wait online, and I went to go buy a shirt. They told me the shirt I wanted was sold out, and then that kind of was just like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Wow. You're not a real nigga then.
Not real
nigga. You didn't hold it down.
Here,
I did want to meet him though. I did want to meet him. He was really cool. I felt like that interaction, like he was being really solid, like he was joking around with me, and I was just like, oh shit, that's mad cool. I was just like, yeah, let me get out the way. But he was cool though, and I thought that was cool. I was like, yo, I couldn't ask for a better interaction. Like, nigga flamed me in the Uncle Ruckus voice.
So not right now, chop.
Well, sounds like you had a good time. And again, like we said, next year we're definitely gonna focus on pulling up as a 4-man group, the quartet, pulling up, walking out probably with D-shirts on, or maybe we.
How many have you?
So it was an eventful weekend. It was an event.
How many Comic-Cons have you gone to?
The one you took me to.
So one.
Yeah.
You haven't gone yet.
And Jorge's is the same. The
Jorge
one you
went.
took us
Yeah,
to.
the one we went together.
See?
Yeah, we gotta go back. We gotta run that back.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. And bring Dev with us.
You know what's so crazy is that so Comic-Con to me seems like we all just go to it. But then when I talk to you guys, you're like, nah, you're the only one that be going there. I'm like, damn, for real.
Yeah, me and H-Son just go over that one day.
Yeah.
So,
the whole weekend's crazy.
Yeah.
To me, I just need one day. I don't need to.
I mean, our friends went on Sunday. They dressed up completely.
You should have dressed up.
Nah.
What you mean, nah?
That's not me.
How's that?
It's not you.
One of the funnest.
You know, the only person I think I would ever do it.
I mean,
if someone helped me, honestly, the only person I would want to do is Gambit. That's my favorite character from X-Men.
Okay.
That's and I don't feel like I see a lot of Gambits. Like, niggas don't really be Gambit.
But that means you would actually have to do it.
I know.
Don't half-ass it. Just put a trench coat on and find a pole outside.
I'm literally.
They gonna think you like, yo, you a blind man? Like, what are you?
I'm gonna literally start with his fucking kneecap shield thing that he be wearing, and it's gonna be over. I'm gonna be like, this is too hard.
Yeah. You should come to as a hood Gambit, and then have Uno cards in one pack, and then the other pack just be challenging niggas to spades and shit. And if you lose, you're like, oh, that's how y'all feel. Just make the card explode.
Like, bang,
oh shit, it's like wow.
I saw some cool shit too. I saw a girl who had a book bag that had like a little vending on the back, and it was like you put a quarter in, and I guess she had little prizes in each one, and it just came out. I didn't do it, but she just walked past me. I was just like, that's cool. There's some creative shit, man. I shout out to everyone that spends fucking 6 months to time of their life building those costumes to come wear it and allow hundreds of people take pictures of you, because I really do feel like that has to get a little annoying. But that's what you do.
That's what they do. They come there on purpose.
Yeah, they come there to do that, and I know that's what they come there to do. So like, you know what the crazy thing is, that when you go to it, you don't wanna go there and be like, oh, let me take or at least for me, let me take a picture. Like, oh, I like your shit. But that's what they want though. I just feel bad asking them, every single person that walks by that I like, yo, let me take a picture of you. You know what I'm saying? Because how many other 100 people already asked you to stop while you're trying to make it to the bathroom?
That picture taken of you, don't dress up.
Yeah.
Just be a regular.
Yeah,
Shout out real quick before we move on. Shout out to our guy Dane, who made not one but both of our logos here at Nerds in the Hood. The one with H-Son, the one with Dev. He always likes to dress up in like a fusion type character. And one time he came as Jack Sparrow and the Joker fused. So he had the Joker face paint, and he was Jack Sparrow, but in Joker's colors of Jack Sparrow. And he did so well with it that he was featured in an article. So I had to shout him out because he made our logo, man. He's a good dude. And we just had to shout him out. He was in the Gizmodo article. So that's actually a pretty big deal. So shout out to Dane for that, man.
Yeah, that's
Gizmodo's article.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
His cosplays are always
Yeah,
creative.
it's always good, yeah.
And good because he thinks outside the box. Like he doesn't just go with one character. He tries to do the combos, and I think I honestly be thinking those are the best ones. Like those, it takes creativity, and it's just a little bit different, right? Because you're doing like you're putting this together. Like most of the time you're not gonna run into anyone like you. Yeah. Because you created this. This is your idea. This is your vision. How you set it up. So, shout out to him, man. That shit takes time and creativity. Like I don't know how you do it. I can't even think of two characters that will actually blend together and be good.
Yeah, that's true. I couldn't think about that neither. That is creative. I would have threw something together and niggas were like, why'd you do that?
It's like, why you even did it? Why you did that at all? It's like, why you did that at all?
A Wolverine Deadpool, they'd be like, bro, that's regular. We did
we did that like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Gotta be super random. Like Jack Sparrow and the Joker is super random. That's super random, but the pull it off and make
Magneto.
It work. Yeah, something like that. Like, okay. He's gonna be like, take a picture of him, I guess. Anyway, speaking of visions, man, we gotta talk about what's going on in Japan right now. Japan, as of next week, is about to do some heat. First time in anime history. There is a show on Japan's NHK channel known as Professional Work Style, right? And on Professional Work Style, they usually interview different people, but actual people, like live action, like ourselves, about work. And for the first time on their channel, on their station, on their show, they will be interviewing Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. But not the guy who voices Eren Yeager. No. They're interviewing Eren Yeager, the actual cartoon character himself. It is the first time in the show's history, the first time even for us, that we've ever seen an anime character get interviewed outside of the space of their
Has it happened
universe.
Before?
Not that I know of. I tried to look it up.
I feel like I've seen like that before where it wasn't huge, but like I can't. Maybe I didn't, but I feel like we've had something like this before, where a character was like for fake interviewed by like an actual news like site or whatever.
The Gorillas?
Oh, and
Now, honestly, that could be honestly what I'm thinking about too. Yo, no funny. The fact that you said that, honestly, it might be
the Gorillas did a concert.
I know
where they were fully animated.
Yeah,
the whole concert.
that's what I'm saying. And
yeah, go ahead.
No, but that's what I'm thinking. I feel like we've seen this before, but
yeah, in America they've done similar things with like The Simpsons, Family Guy. Like they've done similar things. I've seen Stewie and Brian do a number. They did like a musical number at, I think it was the Oscars or the Emmys. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
But they've done stuff like that. They've done stuff with Simpsons. They've done stuff with other cartoon characters. So you are right about that.
Yeah.
But in Japan, in terms of anime, it's never happened.
So like not like a Luffy or a Naruto, nothing
Eren
like
is
that.
the first one.
Interesting.
Because right now, the article I read this on, it says that somebody wrote that they wanted somebody from One Piece to do it. But somebody from One Piece would be too crazy. All of their personalities are all over the place.
But that's crazy that they do it.
Yeager?
But Eren Yeager, with what's happening in the anime and what you know happens in the manga,
wild,
it's kind of wild that they interview in that specific. What they telling us is coming, bro.
Yeah.
They like,
That's
and imagine like Eren's about to say some wild shit.
What do you mean, like what the anime is about and what the manga is about?
Like
we don't even know what they're gonna ask.
We don't know what they ask.
No, but I'm just saying when you're saying that is kind of wild because as in the whole Titans thing. Is that what's?
Yeah, because he's bringing on like pretty much genocide because he's gonna like he's in the anime and the manga like he's killing pretty much half of the world that's not his race or culture or species. That's what's happening. So it's kind of weird that they're interviewing that type of.
It's gotten that deep and dark.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Have you? You really don't watch.
I stopped watching.
You really don't watch. Damn, you don't watch.
I stopped watching
Attack
it,
on
bro.
Titan.
You still watching
Well-
when he's killing?
Well, yes, that's
No,
what's
no,
happening right
I
now.
stopped.
That's happening in the manga. That Eren turns turns on the whole world and pretty much is gonna wipe out every population, every race that's not his own, which is Eldia, right? Eldia or some shit like that. So his own people, because they were persecuted back in the day. So he's taking his revenge on the people who did all that shit to them. So he's basically killing everybody, and that's what is called the rumbling that's happening. He's took all the giants out the fucking walls, and they're just walking across the earth, just annihilating everybody. So that's what's happening. So it's weird that they kind of interviewing that type of character right now with everything that's going on in the world right now.
He took
too.
all the giants out the wall.
Yeah, so it's-
Yeah, a lot, bro. A lot happened. A lot
happened.
happened.
That's why you need to catch up.
You need to
So-
catch up.
I would have never thought that.
Well, honestly, when it finally fucking ends, because I think it ends in what,
Yeah, it's gonna
November?
end in, like November.
November,
Yeah.
so you can wait
Hopefully.
until that drops and then you can watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait like the rest of us idiots fucking waiting. If you didn't read the manga, like,
Yeah, so basically the interview is about his vision and how far he's willing to go to achieve his goal. And the other cool thing is they're also going to interview Levi, Armin, Mikasa, and other characters in the Attack on Titan universe.
I
So
wanna
Eren
see-
is just the beginning.
I want to see Levy.
Yeah,
I wanna see that.
yeah, I definitely want to see what Levi's going to be like. And Mikasa's too, because she's
Yeah.
a woman of few words. But I think this is interesting, and it's a game changer in the world of just anime, because in America, like we just said, they do use The Simpsons and stuff like that, but they always use them for like just funny things, like, hey, watch, like they'll use like a Family Guy character and be like, hey, this is Peter Griffin, and when I'm not drinking beer, you could watch Family Guy on Channel 11, 6 to 8, and you're like, that didn't really count. So this is kind of a cool vibe. I mean, they've done cooler. I remember one time The Simpsons got interviewed by Oprah Winfrey, and Oprah Winfrey came into their universe as a Simpsons character and came into their house and interviewed all of them. And,
I feel like I've seen the clip of that.
And she came in the crib, and Homer was like, he was in his drawers, like, oh, my fault, I didn't even know you was coming today.
So I feel like I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
They're sitting in the living room. They're on the couch, and like she's on the side, right? And she's talking to them or something like that. But I didn't see that whole clip. I saw them like when the whole family was out, I believe.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when a cartoon character ever came on the interview show, because it's usually the other way around. Because Oprah did it with The Simpsons, Conan did it with Archer. So I've seen it the other way around, but I've never seen it. I'm not gonna say never. I just don't remember when it was flipped. And then there's always Space Goes Coast to Coast too. But the live person didn't really. You just saw their face in the TV. You never saw their whole body. But how do you guys feel about this? You feel like it's a game changer? You feel like this is something you want to see when it hits? For us Americans, we just gotta wait for it to hit YouTube.
Man,
I mean, I don't say it's a game changer. I think it's just it's a cool thing to do, you know, depending on how they doing it.
who's doing the interview again?
It's a Japan channel called NHK.
A lot of people's gonna tune into that. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, over there, they definitely is gonna
Yeah.
get some ratings. It's definitely gonna get ratings. And the crazy part is this. I know
They're probably
you gotta
gonna
be-
they're probably gonna try to interview him about his genocide, like you guys said, like some weird.
Well, it depends on what Eren they talk to. That's
Oh, that's true too.
Oh, they're not getting the beginning Eren.
they're gonna get this
They're gonna
Eren.
get the current Eren. Just what you said. They're gonna get the current. one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is I mean, it aligns with the anime dropping and all that.
They're not
So
gonna get the first episode or the 10th episode Eren. They're gonna get the current Eren.
it might hint towards stuff in the show as well to the to
most
what
likely.
happens in the end of the anime.
Most likely.
So
Yeah, and then
interesting.
and then it's gonna air in Japanese time, 11:45 p.m. Which you don't even gotta say Japanese time, fam. That's just late at night.
Yeah.
This is late.
Late night. That's what you gotta say.
No matter
Late
if
night.
it's Eastern time, Mountain time, Japanese time.
It's late.
That's off rip. That's late night. So you're gonna get a late night Eren Yeager interview. Oh yeah, the garbage show. You're right. You're gonna get a late night Eren Yeager interview. That's what we're gonna get. So who knows? We might get some cursing or something. Actually, shout out to Japan, man, because they be playing anime anytime they want. When I went out there, they was playing Haikyuu at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was like a brand new episode. I was like, a brand new episode, 2 in the morning? Yo, why have I not lived here earlier? Nigga.
He said at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. I was minding my business and it just came on. I was like, oh.
They read the new episode all day. That's why.
Yeah, they probably did. I probably just got fooled.
By the time you saw it, every kid in the hood had already seen it 3 times.
You come outside the next day. Yo, you saw that new haiku? Bruh.
Bro, what are you talking about?
What you talking about?
I saw that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we saw that already, King.
He said new. He said, I know.
Yeah, new. You.
He said you.
To me, they already did season finale, King. But yeah, shout out to them, man, because that's fire. Is there another anime character that you feel like you want to see get interviewed outside of Eren, like outside of Attack on Titan?
Yu-Gi-Oh. No.
Honestly,
actually, Seto Kaiba would be a fire interview, cause he's a rich mogul. That would be a fire interview. I'm not mad at that.
Nah.
He's gonna be like Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, or he's gonna sit there and be like, I got so much money, I don't care when I lose to Yugi.
Nah.
If
you're gonna interview anyone from there, it's gotta be Maximilian Pegasus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, like, that'd be the only one.
Trash.
It's like this world needs to be turned into Toon
He's
World.
like, yep, you're all peasants. Like,
Magic said something wilder, like, yo, what was Toon World? He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's like, you guys drive a car? I was in helicopters.
I was coming out helicopters. There was no Toon World. I was high on PCP every duel, my niggas. They all look like tunes.
Yo.
Mushrooms, all that niggas hit.
Yo, that's
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Go ahead. Nah, it was
I can't think of one that who I want. Honestly, none of them. Besides,
I don't want nobody.
nobody.
I mean, if we're talking, I mean, it doesn't.
I think it's the Eren shit is like probably the best one they could do. Just
because Titan fan was.
Yeah, I mean, only because I'm thinking about the significance of shit of what I'm thinking about other shit like why, because I'm dead ass caught up on the theory of like why are they showing this man, interviewing this man currently of what he's doing in anime, and then I'm looking around looking around at everything that's happening in the world. So my brain's like, yo, we like on the brink of war right now, and you know, this anime that just happens to so kind of be like on the same page of, you know, these race battles and shit like that. So, so I just be thinking about my fucking conspiracy brain. But that's the only reason why I like it. Other than that,
who you got?
I don't see none of them.
Who you got?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. They could have. They kind of dropped the ball because they could have interviewed Ash Ketchum a long time ago. They could have. He won a championship, bro. And
that would be dope.
And he retired.
That would be dope.
Older Ash Ketchum.
Yeah.
No, the one after he won the shit.
Yeah.
After he won the.
Should have had somebody come up and be like, yo, we want to interview you about why the process you took to get here and the Pokemon you caught to make it happen.
I would love them to ask like, yo, it's been 20-something years. Why you still? And they asked him, but how old are you? You asked him.
Yo, this interview's over. Get out of here. Get out of my face.
He's like, yo, it's been 20-something years. But Ash, aren't you 12?
This nigga's trying to follow my age again. We out of here.
He said, here we go again.
Here we go again. Smacks the camera.
He's like, yo, do you even have ID? Yo,
you can say, yo, no comment.
Sitting there with a beer in his hand. Do I have ID? This is my ID, nigga.
Charizard, nigga.
Flamethrower with a stick. Burn this whole motherfucking town. For this whole motherfucking
You bring
time.
out that monkey, be like, yo,
Oh,
slap him,
yeah.
Slap.
Word.
That monkey with the big tail. Slap him, bro. Slap him.
Oh, A-Paul, red. Oh, yeah, his tail got a hand at the end.
Yeah,
So
he's smacking him. He's smacking him. Nah, but
tight.
who? I gotta think of a real character. I said Yu-Gi-Oh to be funny.
But it still worked. Pegasus and Kaiba was good answer. Well, I said Kaiba, but Pegasus is a good answer, man.
Nah. Now you know what'd be crazy?
What?
This would be a crazy one. You'll agree with this one. Hero from Gundam Wing.
Oh, I was like, what?
My man would start dropping. He would look at our world, start dropping some political knowledge real quick. Take this fight in space.
That'd be dope though. You see him, and then he's just reporting live from the Gundam. That'd be fire.
But they could make it a real thing.
That'd be fire.
Like, just based on storylines. It would have been fun. That's all I'm saying. Like, Ash after he retired, All Might after he retired. Like, shit like that would have been fun. It would have been fun.
Now you're gonna have a whole TV show where they're interviewing anime characters.
Yeah. And
That'd be too much, but
it'd be too much, but it'd be creative for a few episodes, and then you'd be like, who they talking to now? The nigga, the scientist, the Dr. Stone nigga, man, this shit, turn it off. Niggas get tight.
They not even talking to Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
They talking to the villain.
Yeah, I know. Turn this shit off.
He talking about getting Brolic again.
He talking about getting the world back together. He said that last week, didn't he? Yeah, they interviewed him again. Turn on the PS5, man. I'm done with these things. Hope this show go off the air. Anyway.
Yeah. Then they do crossovers. They start interviewing Batman and stuff. Like, come on, we already know what this nigga gonna say.
I hope me and Ed there for the Batman episode. Like, I want to talk to you about a little movie you made called Batman Ninja. What's going on there?
Batman Ninja. Yes.
I need to sit down. And
Yes.
I want to talk to you about that.
I remember that.
Talk about why would we sleep? We would sleep.
Why we sleep?
When did
you have to do this.
When did you get Power Ranger Mega Force Zoids?
Yeah. When did this movie become a fucking transport to a distant world? Like, and how did Joker and Harley get in this? I have questions. I don't really want them answered, but we're so upset that we want you to answer them now.
Yeah, I need answers.
Yeah, every other movie you did, we was like hit or miss, cool, whatever. But
Production
this one,
team.
Yeah, production team.
And you did that after, well, it was around the time when they were on a good streak.
Yeah, they was in heat.
They was in heat. Then you dropped that joint.
Banger after banger after banger. And then somebody was like, yo, you know what'd be fire?
Let's just change the animation.
Change the animation, make this man a ninja.
Yo, take him, cut off his hair, give him the Batman logo on the back of his head.
Somebody was like,
I'll never forget that. You remember the Batman logo that was shaved on the back of his toe?
You gotta show me that
Come
picture.
on, son.
yeah, it was like,
You gotta
what?
show me that picture.
Oh,
Yo,
I will.
yeah, you can look for it while I'm saying that. Yeah, that is, yeah. So, sorry, folks. Just like episodes ago when we voiced our concern for movies such as Fast X and Alita Battle
Oh my
Angel,
God.
Batman Ninja for me and Ant definitely falls under that category because we both watched it after a nice little weed cipher. And we went to my crib. I was like, yo, I got that shit on bootleg, son. And we went and watched it, and we both fell asleep and woke up like, this movie's terrible.
Yo, what?
That's real, bro. That's real. This is not an exaggeration.
That happened, bro.
Nah, stop it.
We was like, who gave him? We was like, who gave him?
Yo.
Robin, son. We was like, who gave him this haircut?
Yo, that's crazy.
Who told him this was a good idea?
Yo.
Yeah, they said they wanted you to understand
That this is Batman?
That's Batman.
A man who usually hides his identity.
Yo, put
very
that
well.
picture shit on.
Nah, we gonna get
that
on
shit
there.
is hilarious.
A man that usually hides his identity very well was like, you know what?
Yo, he's like, I'm making blatantly honest for you.
Really honest with y'all.
Look at my head.
You know who I am, baby. Holla at your king.
I'm gonna dress up like a priest. And
Like a
put
priest.
Batman's logo.
Yeah.
That's
on the back
dumb
of my
funny,
head.
son.
I feel like they.
It's not even Batman's logo. I'm gonna put my own logo on the back of my head. I keep saying Batman. I am Batman.
I am Batman. What am I talking about?
Yo,
See,
That's dumb
see
funny.
What we said, Dev?
That's dumb funny.
The studios that gave you such animated hits as Doom, Flashpoint Paradox, Assault on Arkham, Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, such heat. They came out and was like, let's just take a shot in the dark, and woof, that was an airball.
That was an
That's
airball.
That was an airball. But yeah, let's bring it home, man. We got time for one more story, man. Dev, I know you found something about the AI game.
we got two stories. So we got
two.
We got
Okay,
two
my
stories.
fault,
What you talking about?
We're gonna finish up with two more stories.
No, we got two
Excuse me,
more.
ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we got so we're back here. I know we were all, it's been a weird year, especially for TV and all that. But this writer strike is still happening. So we just had a little update. I think it was like a couple days ago that they have pretty much withdrawn from talks. We're talking about the SAG strike, so the actors and writers, that have been striking against, they want these streaming residuals, but, these big companies don't want to give it to them. But, it looked like we might have to wait a little longer for some of our shows to come back on because, according to this article, talks have broken down. So apparently there are missing in gap of numbers. So the numbers that the actors and writers want is pretty much they're off by, they say, 480 million. So
480 million.
So
almost
that's
half a billion.
So they are like, so after I guess this big gap, people are walking away. But for what it looks like, there's pretty much the actors and writers wanted to do they wanted to get close to 500 million, and what they offered him?
What?
20 million.
Ooh.
So
what,
bro? And the gap is crazy. So they wanted
20 million.
20 million they offered them.
Some of these movies are after even paying the people and the production done, they still walking away with 500 million.
Yo, it's crazy.
And we're talking about everyone got paid. All the money is made back. 500 million extra on top.
But that's what's going on right now, because everyone's trying to earn off these streams, and these companies like Netflix and all these other, they're eating off of subscriptions, while the shows that people are subscribing for, that's what they're there for, and they're not seeing some of that money. So that's what the odds are. But these companies just don't want to give up any bread to the working man. What
happens if it holds so long that nothing new gets produced? So now we're at the point where we're just reruns?
I mean, not reruns, but there are some shows that probably recorded within the year before the strike happened, so they probably have content coming up. But a lot of shows that are affected, I believe, I got a little list.
It's gonna be mostly scripted shows.
It will be mostly syndicated that come on on a weekly basis. So So far I see a list here. We got Abbott on Elementary is affected.
Damn.
This list says Stranger Things, but I feel like Stranger Things is coming out soon, so I don't know if they were already done filming that. But it was affected, which is why I guess
There's a show for these kids turn 30.
Yeah, they say also shows late night talk shows, The Handmaid's Tale, Billions, The Last of Us. So we might not see The Last of Us. The Last of Us might be a little bit
But
take some time.
Because I thought they brokered a deal for the late night shows to come back.
So that might be a different. I don't know how updated this list.
The late night shows are currently back. Actually, not just late night shows, even the daytime.
Well, because Saturday Night Live was affected.
Yeah,
prior.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
Too,
so they just started. They just started filming again.
They had Pete Davidson.
But you see, I don't know this. Because these talks happened, that could have been on the provision of they started working again because they got to a deal.
Yeah, they had
So now I don't know what this might have changed now, because so who knows, maybe in the next week or two we might not see SNL if they don't. But I guess that's a wait and see type thing. But yeah, man, it's looking rough, because I know a lot of the shows that we look forward to.
Yeah.
And it takes it back. It takes we start waiting for movies later for another year or so. So
yeah, it does suck, because some shows ended abruptly in the middle of their season, like Grownish and some other stuff.
Yeah.
And some shows just was they got canceled because of the strike. Because they were well, we're at the strike, and the network was cool, we're not. You're out of here.
Yeah.
So to answer Ann's question, we're mainly just gonna have a lot of the news, sports programming, talk shows, and reality shows.
Yeah.
And any other show that already finished their season, like Loki did. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's weird, because I feel I don't know if you ever seen the show on HBO Max, Winning Time.
Oh, the Lakers.
Yeah. Fire series, by the way. Fire. Yeah. But their season abruptly ended
because of the strike.
But I would think it's more because of the strike, and also I think these companies cut their losses, so they know that they probably knew about the strike coming up, because the way they ended that season was just crazy. It was they could have expounded so much on the whole Lakers franchise, but they just clipped it after 2 seasons. So it's definitely could be a part of fucking the whole talks breaking down, and these companies willing to part ways with shows because they want to save a whole amounts of bread, so they just preparing for the long haul.
Makes sense. HBO did that too. Another one of my favorite shows on there, Black Lady Sketch Show, and they got rid of it too. So I guess I see what you're talking about.
But yeah,
I have a question.
What's
Do
up?
You guys think this might happen? This would be crazy, but do you think that it might hold out for so long that they just go and new people start coming and being I'll do it for this little bit of bread?
That's usually what happens with strikes anyway, so it could happen. Remember,
yes, that could work, but when you're listen, somebody's gonna break. Someone has to break because it's gonna be.
I mean,
but I think
there's definitely people losing
Oh
money
yeah,
right now.
they're losing. The studios are losing money, and it hurts some of the not like the mainstream actors, but actors and like actresses throughout the world, but like the lower tier that work
for sure.
they're getting like killed off this probably. So it's like pretty much who's gonna break first.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
But I don't know. I feel like if they hold out, they could, because these studios and companies, they got a lot of money invested into this. So I would feel like they would sweat more than they losing millions upon millions and billions of dollars. But I don't know, man. It's a sad thing because a lot of people are out of work right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's true. That's the truth. That's the truth right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully they reach a deal. But a $480 million gap, that can't be.
Yeah, that's
if they asking for 500, at least offer them 3. You offer them 20.
The disrespect crazy.
Cause that's disrespectful to me. I'm like, yo, you know what you bringing in. You know I know what you bring in. Give me somewhere close to this number, and then you're gonna disrespect me. 20 million is like slapping $20 in my face. I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
You give me 20 mil when I need at least 500. You couldn't even get me close to 350. 400 maybe. They probably be like, you know what? We'll take the 400. You probably wouldn't have to even give up that 5 million. But like to lowball them at 20, I would have walked away from that fucking table too. I'd be like, oh nah, hell no.
Nah, that's disrespect.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Without the actors and writers, bro, I'm sorry. Like,
they got no product.
They got no
product. It's a dub. So
it's like a conversation I was having earlier. You can have a party, but without a DJ, what you doing, bro? You playing playlists? Like, playlists only hold the party up for but so long.
That's right. That's right.
It's a fact.
I mean, I also agree with you, but I also think, because it's a lot of these companies, especially now that we're in a streaming age, you should, the last time they had a strike was because he wasn't even streaming at the time. Like, Netflix was just coming up, Hulu was just coming up.
But that's why it's so fucked up, because when the stream started, no one took it into account.
They didn't
so it wasn't. So it's just I read this somewhere. They explained it. It's like the technology grew so fast that the system in place already didn't evolve quick enough. So like things just like the streaming service just really started like popping in the past like 5 to like 6 years. So compared to what people were making money off.
Netflix changed the game for everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely a part of it for sure.
If you were on Netflix in the beginning, it was trash movies on there.
Yeah.
There was no real heat on there. Yeah. And then slowly they started trickling in heat, and then it started getting better. And then they had like a couple of good shows. Was it shows yet? No, they had a couple of good movies, like really good movies.
Yeah, and then they brought in the
originals. And then they brought in their originals. Then they started doing originals. And once they started doing their own thing, then everyone wanted to be a part of Netflix. Then HBO Max was like,
well, that's what people were pushing. They were trying to get a show like on Netflix. Like, you see the comedians get these Netflix specials now. Like, that's I think
comedians might have been the first ones that got the Netflix specials, right?
Well, I mean, they were the ones that got the specials. Like, every streaming service now has at least 10 to 20 original specials from comics that are super popular or comics that are up and coming. So, I don't know if they were the first, but I do know that they were the ones. Like, musicians don't really care if they get concerts on their shit because they'd rather you pay to come to their thing. And if you're Beyonce or Taylor Swift, for example, you're like, I'm just going to make a movie out of this anyway. You don't need to go watch it on HBO Max unless you're The Weeknd. No disrespect to him. So, comedians are the only entertainers that are like, we need this. We need the world to know who the fuck we are, and we're here, and we're on tour, and this and that. Yeah. So
true that.
Yeah, but it's definitely a streaming war, and because of the streaming war, a lot of the actors and production teams and writers got affected. So.
All right, question. Relax, homie.
Relax, Holmes.
What is, if you had to pick, which one is your favorite streaming platform?
I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna stay united with my actors and writers. So I'm not gonna support anything because I want my homies to get paid. Because without them, I can't. There's nothing on Netflix. So I don't have an answer. So
that's what you have to say.
So I'm not gonna. So I don't know. I'm standing with the union. I want everyone to get paid. equally and fairly.
Okay, so how about this? When the writer strike, or when the actor strike, when all these strikes fucking end, let's have this conversation again. Because then by then, we've kind of talked on this before. When we first started doing Nerds in the Hood, we talked about like how there was a war. It was a streaming war, basically. All these streaming sites outside of the anime-based ones, and all of them, because then Peacock got the rights to The Office, Netflix got the rights to Seinfeld, HBO Max got the rights to South Park and The Big Bang Theory. So everybody was like, just like, oh, we about to get the fire TV shows in syndication real quick and pay all this money for these shows. So we could definitely revisit this because now you got Paramount Plus is starting to come up, and a lot of other streaming services are coming. Tubi's making a little bit of noise because of their original movies being so hot garbage.
Oh,
so
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about it. If you want some, if you want some laughs,
go to Tubi.
Yeah. They got other movies. They got actual studio films that came out,
but their shits that they drop.
Yeah, the shits that they drop or the shits that they choose to drop. There's no disrespect to Tubi. It's just, it'd be a little trash. So, but yeah.
Keep doing it, Tubi.
Keep doing it, Tubi. What's the other joint you got, brother?
So, and then honestly, so we're going to move right along. So, it's kind of funny. We were talking about streams. It's just technology in general. So now.
How's it advanced?
Yeah, it's just technology right now, streaming, and how we do everything right now is pretty much at a high rated level. And you know what comes with real intelligence? We got AI. So we have this new bill that the new Senate seeks to put into to protect artists from AI deepfakes. So, little AI deepfakes, you hear all these replicated voices of anybody pretty much. So AI, the technology, you could take their voices, and we've seen that on we've seen that recently over the past year or so, people making songs or taking someone's voice and pretending to be somebody and portraying as someone else. So in the music industry, we got they're doing this to protect the artists. So it is called the No Fakes Act, would give artists legal recourse when their digital likeness has been used without their permission. So that's like that Drake song I was telling you about. With the Drake, someone made a Drake and Weeknd song all from AI, and that shit was fire. People were like bumming, like, oh shit, it was a bop. So it's like, yo, you could really take someone's voice and make a song.
Yeah, I wanted it to win a Grammy.
Whoa,
that shit was a bop.
But that's the crazy part.
If it wins a Grammy, who gets that? The dude who pressed the words, the AI app that used it and created it,
some random nigga run on stage,
or the person that somehow got it nominated? Who wins that, bro? And it's not Drake.
But that's what. But they say that. But that's why they would. That's why.
No, but
but you know what? But you know what's so crazy?
As soon as that happened, I was like, they went too far.
Nah, that song is fire, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, first of all,
catchy.
They did a Bad Bunny one too, right?
Bro, they did. There's songs with everybody's and people can sell these shits and you're gaining off their likeness, and these don't protect. You think about all these big time rappers and singers and all that. They could legit get protected and get their shit snatched off. But, you're talking about lower tier levels who don't probably have the resource and they're not protected by no law. They could lose their stuff and someone can profit off their likeness. What
if we go, right, and we tell the AI, make me a song that's rapped like Drake, and then we just rap like Drake.
But that's what they've been doing, though.
No,
but that's
us. No, it's us. It's our voice.
Oh, that you could write. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a chat GPT shit. You say, write me this rap that sounds like Drake, and then you sing,
and we start producing our music.
This
is we gonna make it, bro. We don't need this podcast no more. We're gonna make it.
Which is crazy because so that's what people are worried about. They people using. Yo, nah.
Of all the rappers, bro. Actually, I'd welcome that.
Yeah, but
what were you saying?
Shout out to E40, you're a legend, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. But it's just crazy though. Seeing all this.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you.
Yeah, but You know, you can protect their money, and honestly, that's gonna go over to fucking like these artists that people make like art through AI too. So everyone's like the center's about to crack down on some.
I mean,
of this shit.
the art by AI though, the art by AI thing. You can't really like if they try to come after those people, I would feel like that's where they're wrong, because if I go on the AI like image creator one, right, and I put make me this logo that looks like this or whatever, right, and then I tune it. I just fine tune it a little bit, and I change up here and there, and I tell it to make it look 3D like glass, and I do all these things, and it doesn't really have characters from anywhere else. That's just my art.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't really paint nothing, like, or drew anything there, it's almost like being a graphic artist, but you're cheating just a little bit because you're using an AI. But there's still some kind of skill to it, and I know that some people are probably using the AI in ways that we can't even like really fathom. Like, we're not using it to its full ability.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of crackdowns happen, because if people start using it to a point where other people are either losing money or not seeing the money that they're supposed to off of something that
but
that's not. But that's what I'm saying. It's a money. It's all about the money.
It's always
about the money. So that's how I think about it.
We're in a world right now where we're shifting to tech.
Yeah.
Tech everything. VR is gonna take over. Like, soon it's gonna be like weird little things happening here and there. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I see. Like, you know, if AI can make the vivid videos and the vivid 3D things, right? And then you have places in Japan doing hologram displays on sides of buildings already, things like that. Bro, we're going, like, tech is going in a different direction right now. So, like, people who are still worried about making that old money are definitely going to be complaining. But the people who's trying to make that new money, that new AI money,
facts,
they're going to be going crazy. Like, as soon as AI blew up, first off, AI has been around for a while. But as soon as AI has blown up to the point where Google made a chat GP, or what is it called, GP, whatever it is. But as soon as they did that, and then they had the other one, the Midjourney one, once those became really mainstream where everyone knew about it, you already knew that the AI...
I just thought of something.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is
I just thought of something. But continue your thought.
You already knew that the AI has become now more accessible to everyone, right? Which means it's going to just keep growing from here. Like, little kids... There's a reason why we found out that, and little kids found out, like, you can use the AI to make your essay. Like, if a little kid is knowing that, he's going to continue to use AI, and then by the time, just like us with video games, right? Yeah. We started on on Super Nintendo and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever, and then now, look at our shit. We're playing on full graphics. So if they're starting at full graphics, what they playing on?
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But hold on, I just thought about this. So we were actually just talking about the writer's strike, right? Mm-hmm. And, negotiations falling apart. Mm-hmm. So now I just realized of this, maybe the significance of them not paying money. What if these studios want to use this AI to make replicas of the actors? They don't even need actors technically. Yep. So this is why something like this is actually important too, because if a bill passes like this to restrict AI from doing stuff, these studios can easily be like, oh word, y'all don't want to work? They could find someone that just write something. They could create a whole image off of AI, off of maybe a actor that they have, or like someone from their old systems, since they own a lot of the content. They could make their own and use that person's image or likeness. And with AI, you could definitely make a whole, what would be a real person. All you have to do is just find a way to write a script for them to just throw it into AI, and then that person is talking.
No, 100%. You're not wrong.
It could happen. I think it just would be probably more work for them because they would have to hire somebody.
It just wouldn't look legit.
But you think about the
realness to it. It won't look legit. Like, did you ever see the new?
But with AI nowadays, so it can make it legit. I mean, but especially if they're using.
Have you seen the new Indiana Jones?
Understand? Yeah, that do look real to you, right?
It looked,
yeah, you said you asked me. Yes,
I think you even brought that up before.
You did. That's why
I said it looked kind of real, but you could tell it was fake. Like,
because we knew he was fucking old.
Yeah,
we knew it wasn't him clearly. But if you did not know that, if you did not know who he was, and you walked in, you'd be like, "Oh, that guy's young." Yeah, you'd be like. Yeah, you know he is.
He still didn't look like real human body.
It was a human body. Bro.
I mean the body, but like his face was like off. I don't know. I felt like his face.
Bro, it was bothering me
the whole time.
Bro, have you seen what they did in the Mandalorian? You saw fucking Luke Skywalker, his young one, and in.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
I will say that I was when
exactly
in the new joint. I watched it, by the way.
What? You caught up to all the Mandalorian?
No, not Mandalorian.
You talking about Ahsoka?
Ahsoka.
Oh, you saw all of it.
I saw all of it.
oh,
bruh,
straight fuego, right?
The fact that they brought back Anakin that way, and then on top of that, they made sure to throw in some key Clone War moments. Like, bro, I was like,
that shit was a fucking masterpiece, bro.
I was like, okay.
That's why you think I was in here so mad that y'all wasn't.
CGI. That was definitely a lot of.
Oh yeah, he was definitely because he's older now.
Yeah, he's older.
They used the CGI to younger his face.
Looked good.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
that
the shit
really
that
good.
they do with AI.
That looked really
but
good.
Tell me that show's not fire.
Nah, yeah, that was.
I told you. And son,
the whole joint, fuego.
I was hyped. That's why I was mad y'all wasn't watching this when I was watching. I was like, yo, I'm experiencing this shit by myself. I'm like, this is some top tier Star Wars storytelling right now, and it's so good. You don't watch Star Wars, which I'm sorry because you're missing out.
Nah, yeah. When they brought Anakin back, I said
that was fire, bro.
I was like, this what Devin was talking about the whole time. Yes. And then they fucking fought. I was like, nah.
Nigga, when they did the flashback to the Clone Wars, I almost fainted. I was like, nah, bro. I was like,
bring the animation to live action was crazy.
Yo, and they used the same girl. The same little girl in that she was little Gamora in Avengers. So if you the first, I think it's the first one, they explain Gamora's backstory, how Thanos got her. Yeah. And they show Gamora, which would be Zoe Saldana, younger. That's the same girl that played young Ahsoka in the Ahsoka series, the live action shit. So fire.
Those are the dots. Connect dots.
Fire, bro. Filoni was cooking with this, he's really. That's why I'm kind of hopeful for Star Wars going forward because he got a nice reign on it, and I like the direction. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, the AI shit. This is what AI can do: make these motherfuckers look younger. And so you're gonna see them to try to put try to do something, put some restriction on AI.
Skynet is coming, man.
Yo, I'm telling you.
No, Skynet's already here. I keep trying to tell you that.
Skynet's here already. Because this is how.
I told you.
This is how technically it started in Terminator. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's a real company already that exists in Japan called Skynet, and the man started it because he wanted to prove that Terminator is not real. So he made a company called Skynet. Terminator ain't started yet, but the Skynet exists already.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, bro, you don't realize you're the origin?
Yeah.
I hope we can get this show off and popping before Skynet takes the war.
Yo, if they start putting the bans on AI, it might be in the better favor because they already seen what happens if AI takes over.
Yeah. All I can say is AI. Sending this to all AI out here.
What does AI even stand for? Go.
Artificial intelligence.
I just want to check.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. All right. Because I thought you was really asking.
I was like, what you want me to say, Allen Iverson or some shit?
That's a good one. I was trying to think of AI.
I was a little confused. I was like, is he really
asking? I was trying to think of something
asking?
else to say for AI, and I couldn't think of Allen Iverson's good though.
Here's for you. What's the two basketball AIs?
What are you talking about?
Two basketball AIs. What's the two basketball AIs?
What do you mean?
There's two basketball AIs. One is a champion, one is not.
What? Oh, you mean basketball players? So Allen Iverson, you mean?
Yeah.
And then the other one?
Yep. He's a champion, bro. Come on, don't disrespect the
he's a
champion.
champion?
Yeah, don't disrespect the champion, bro.
Champion?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Andre Iguodala.
Iguodala? Iguodala?
Anyway,
That's what's up, man.
all I gotta say
Most
there.
aggressive basketball player right now. One of the most aggressive.
I'm sorry to.
Say I'm lying.
You're lying.
I even play. He's not playing no more.
No, he is. But I mean, like he
He don't score, right? So what he do? I watch his game. I watch the games. I watch the highlights. He be just pushing people, bro.
He be pushing. He be pushing. He disrespecting Andre. Right
It's just Andre, bro.
You
You are
disrespect him.
wildin'. Anyway, my message to your AI, all I ask is if you're going to try to clone our likenesses here at Nerds in the Hood, you're going to try to take over, let us have our podcast.
Make me smarter.
But just give me
But-
some money, bro.
Work our hours, please. We all work jobs. Please take our shifts, cover our shifts. So we'll take the direct
Bro.
deposit, but cover our shifts.
Direct deposit.
Come on, bro. You want to still work?
Yo, make sure you load up my bank account. You heard? That's what you gotta stop playing, man.
You fucking
AI,
around.
yo,
Watch
AI
the news.
AI is everywhere.
A man named Mcgee is robbing banks all across this nation.
I'm
I'm
gonna be
like,
like-
whoa.
My AI chat.
Yeah. And that's what you're going to say in the courtroom. Yo, he told me to fill the bank account
I
up.
think we talked about it when it first started getting blowing up. That some people were using the AI to like ask it crazy questions, like how to pull off the perfect scam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's the best way to not get caught during credit card fraud? And the shit was telling them.
Damn.
Like, I got you. Follow all of these things. I'm scrolling here and scroll down.
But
man.
then they put locks on those things. Like now they have updates that I think stop those. But when it first came out, when they had no whole bars, because they didn't understand, they don't know what people are gonna do, and then of course people go all the way. They're like, yeah, so. But it was dope, and you could ask it to create a video game for you, like the concept of the game, what it should be about, how to create it, and stuff like that, and then you just.
That's AI, bro.
Yeah. What system you want it on? You tell me, nigga.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, we're gonna build a new
I'm
one.
going to build a new one right now. Just wake up tomorrow, you're going to see a new console. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here, folks. Once again, we thank you for watching Nerds in the Hood. We thank you for coming out to Nerdzcon. All those people who came out, it was a fun time.
Thank you.
Always appreciate the love.
Always appreciate the love.
Always appreciate it.
Anybody who ran into Eren Yeager at Comic Con, said what up to him. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? All
I
good.
made new friends. there. Didn't run into I didn't know anybody there. Oh wait, that's a lie. I lied. I met up with our boy Montez. He was there, and Master Sensei Vic. And then
Okay.
they had some peoples with them. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to them because they also came to the Nerdzcon party later that evening. So big
They
ups to
did.
them for
They did.
taking time out of their schedule to come through. But anyway, catch us on all social media and on YouTube. Subscribe. We can't express that anymore. Subscribe to Nerds in the Hood, all social media and YouTube. NerdZinTheHeood. You catch clips of the show. Rapping shows about to make a comeback. We got clips of the show. We got important announcements whenever we make announcements about events that are coming up, whether it be a party, trivia, anything we are doing. It's your best place to find out what is going on in the lives of the nerds in the hood. So please be on the lookout. Nerdzcon, Nerds 100, that was just the beginning, folks. We got plenty more adventures of your boys, Marvlat
And Mcgee.
Young Dev.
the nerds in the hood. We'll
In
catch you
the
next time,
hood.
folks.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Good night.
Peace.
How many guns you just gave him? My son was out in the Wild West just now. My son went like this.